All right, good morning, blabdads. We're here on Saturday. Past 4 days have been wonderful. From Tuesday to Friday, we've stayed in this wonderful house over here in Central Park, which is an area of Denver. It is of the former Stapleton Airport, which became defunct as soon as the Denver International Airport became live. But they converted all the space in and around Stapleton Airport and put up communities, and this is one of the communities. So let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior of this house. So one of the things that really drew me to already of what we're seeing of this particular house is look at the garden right over here. Garden is beautiful, and it has a great ambiance and very inviting. And then obviously up to the doorway. We stayed in the second floor right over there. The host stays on the ground level, and he's converted it to an apartment. So as soon as we go upstairs, you'll see what that looks like. Okay, here we go. So those of you who don't know, long ago they used to, instead of going to the store because they never had it, they used to bring bottles of milk to your door at your house. It's got a nice area right over here for lounging, and then as you enter, obviously they got a good security door right over here. And already as you enter, look where you got some antiques. Obviously in Denver it snows, so if you ever get anything on your shoes, you take off your shoes, you can put them in here. There's no such thing as air conditioning, central air. So everything typically of these houses, our air conditioning starts from the top. Theirs is on the bottom. So it comes from the bottom and it goes up. Some houses have them, some houses don't. So we're gonna take a look up these stairs over here. There's some artwork along the walls. Now it's not even 8 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock back home in Florida. But it is 8 o'clock here in Denver. So as you enter, first thing that you see is the kitchenette. Now the kitchenette used to be, you can see here, there's the runners. It used to be a closet because this was the upstairs rooms. Here's where the girls were playing. I love this banner of where the wild things are. That was read to me as a kid by my mom. They have some really cute toys. Check out these toys. They were handmade. Let's turn on the light here. Yep. So these were handmade. Look at this. It's a beautiful playset. Blabdad daughter number 2 was playing with these. Let me set that up there. She had a wonderful time playing hide and seek with the dolls. So as you can see, they've got a a little ladder. This probably moves up and down. Yep, like an elevator. So it's very functional and fun for kids. And Blabdad daughter number 2 just ate it up. This is only one of 2. Wait till you see the big one. Got an Indian tom-tom and a drum. The girls again slept in these 2 beds. We've got plenty of, again, more toys. Oh, I didn't even see these ones. Look at that. That's a catapult and a sail. And I don't know what that is. We've got some cabinets over here. As we move towards the larger, I don't know about larger, but obviously this is twin beds. This is a queen bed. Hi, blabdads. So, antiques, yes. So you could see, imagine hauling this thing across wherever you're moving. I mean, these are some large suitcases, large chests that used to haul stuff. This is an old time, it almost looks like you would find something in the pediatric where you would weigh children. And here's the old time milk bottles that they used. They also have, don't forget the modern conveniences. Of course, they have the cords, and here's a charging station. Inside is the closet right over here. So I was able to hang some of my stuff, and you're able to put your suitcase here. So I really love this little kitchenette. This is probably the most functional one that I've seen so far. Underneath here, they had trash and they have recycling as well. There's your fire extinguisher. And everything is in its place. Look at the utensils. Everything is hanging up. There's a drying dish rack. You've got a strainer and your utensils. You've got your cups and your plates, your saucers, your bowls, your wine glasses, some bigger pots if you wanted to cook some more. Speaking about cooking, check out this stovetop. So it's a different type of stovetop. Since they don't have an actual stovetop, they actually bought one, and they give you the uses for it. They've got a coffee machine here. They've got some breakfast items, and this is actually homemade. The owner's father makes that kind of mueslix type cereal. And there's the utensils. Obviously the modern microwave, which we used a lot. Now in here, I like the kitchen, the small little fridge. The only problem is that they don't have something that is that makes it cold. So there's no freezer. So just be aware. You have to make sure that you get something where you have the freezer. In here, these drawers are different types of things that you need during your stay. There's some takeaways if you need some. And then now we enter this room. This is the family room. So let me turn on all the lights. So in here, they give you the Wi-Fi, as well as making sure that you don't have any of those types of items that could smell up or burn the house down. They've got the instructions in here. Since they don't have central air, typically here in Colorado, you simply just press the button and you turn it on. And there's your air conditioning. Quite loud though. Okay, remember those chests? There it is. Look at the size of these things. People used to haul these things around. Goodness gracious, it's ginormous. Speaking about ginormous, playset. Look at this. Wow, blabdad number 2, daughter number 2 ate this thing up. Look at this beautiful play piece, where she played with fairies and animals. She had a little stove set. They've got beds. They even have a loo, a piano, a place where you can climb. So this was really, really functional for kids. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun just watching her play with this. I loved it. That's one of the reasons why I really, really love this Airbnb. Stocked it very well. As we come over here, I use this a lot. This was very, very helpful, because inside, those of you who've never been to Denver, they give you the must-dos, experience the different areas within Denver. I love the maps. I'm a map guy. So it gave me an idea of what to do in Denver. There's a ton of stuff to do in Denver, so you don't have to do it all at once, but you get to pick and choose, and this is one of the best ones right here. Great visitor's guide. They've got a long lounge chase chair over here. So over here, they've got satellite. Very easy to work. Press the on button. Now, as this is loading, literally it's Roku, and you can find the different streaming channels. And really, the only thing I used on here was volume. So very, very easy to use. I loved using this thing. Again, they've got a L-shaped wraparound couch. Again, there's another huge chest. If you wanted to do some work over here, here's an old bureau. For you kids who don't know what that means, that's just another word for desk. And then over here, I'm not sure what's in here. That's intriguing, I don't know. But this thing, check out this. So this is what they call a stereoscope. Oops, I'm mishandling it. Hold on a second. So, you see two pictures, right? Well, this is what they used to use. This is their social media back then. They would buy these particular pictures. You would hold the apparatus at the bottom. This is very, very old. And the cool thing about it is you get to see through the stereoscope. Now, obviously, through the video, you can't see anything as clear, but as soon as I put my eyes, I could see one picture, and it's of that. And that's how they used their version of social media to look at things. So I really, really love that piece. Anything that's antique and authentic like that. Look at this beautiful tree and what they did with it. And over here, they've got this wonderful bookshelf. They've got, again, all kinds of beautiful things. They've got gems in here. They've got, I don't know what this is. I think that's something where you measure things. Thus the spoon. They've got wooden toys. They've got an old scale. Look how old that precision scale is. They've got a balance right over here. Yet another balance. So this is, we talked to the owner, and it is his father's collection. He used to collect these things. And it's done very well for this Airbnb. I mean, look at the books. I love the bookshelf. I love all the books that he has here. The history of Colorado. Just really authentic things that you might want to read on your stay here. Now, they even got an oil lamp. That could be a little dangerous, but again, the good thing about it is there's no oil. So it's a representation of what they used to use before we had electricity. So in order to turn this on, so just flip the switch. And then I like this thing. Check this out. So this is a big one. So this, you turn it on, and there you go. You sit here underneath this large lamp, and it's a very, very soft light. So it's easy to sit there and read. They've got a fan up above. And of course, being on the second floor, the roof, the ceiling is of a pitched roof style. And of course, looking at the maps, this is a map of, I think, Denver, maybe, from 1873. So a lot of Colorado theming to it, a lot of Southwest. And as I was sitting here, oh yeah, here's the TV. So you can come through here, and the times that we were resting, you can go through the different channels and pick them all. And as I was sitting here, you look up through this window, and the past 2 nights, I've been able to see the moon move across the sky through this little skylight right over here. It was really, really special. You rarely have the opportunity to watch the moon in front of you as you're watching TV. So it's a great place where they put the TV. And lastly, there's a stained glass window of a house, and they're down there. That's our vehicle. I'm going to do a blabdad on there. They're waiting for me, but I had to do a blabdad on this beautiful house. Now, let me talk about the shades. The shades are important because look how blue that sky is. So the sun is behind us. Going out to the west towards the afternoon, the sun will be over here, so it illuminates the room, but it can get hot in here too. So you have to be very careful in making sure that you have the ability to put those down and up whenever you need to. Oh, my daughter's still hiding stuff. She was playing, Blabdad daughter number 2 is playing hide and seek with Blabdad daughter number 1. And there's one of the animals. How cute. She loved playing hide and seek with these. Oh, she fell in love with these pieces. Anyway, I forgot. So there's a throw blanket. They've got a wooden duct to hold the door open. And I needed some privacy at one point, so I was able to close the door and have some privacy. Lastly, here's an old chest where you can go ahead and put stuff. Oh, there's the fairy again. There's another one. I keep finding these things. She did a good job hiding it. Okay, and then lastly, of course this has all been used, but the host laid out some things for us. We got some towels over here, they got a rack over here, and then the shower, of course, very, very functional, 2-person, and the water was always cold, especially on a hot day like that. Anyway, so that is the tour. Okay, I'll meet you outside. Okay, blabdads, we're at the bottom of the steps. We're about to leave. So let me go ahead and show you the lock, and then I'll finish up outside. So at the end of the night, we're able to close the door and just turn it, and it was locked. So this is a Yale system. Shut off the light. Yeah. So as we enter, there's the screen door. And then lastly, you're able to close the door and then press that button to lock it. Thus, when you're trying to get in, obviously you got to put the code. Then the code, the code is related to the people who are the last 4 digits of the phone number of the people who are renting the house. So the owner often changes this for the people who are coming, which makes it more secure, and they can remember a number versus somebody giving them a number. So again, all you have to do is just push that button and it's locked. So again, as you exit, I mean, we don't have any flowers like these. Look at this garden. This garden is beautiful. These look fake. They look fake, but I've never seen flowers like this. We don't have this in Florida. Again, look at this beautiful garden. Love the garden. These are some flowers that we don't typically see in Florida. If they do, it'd be for a very short time because we don't have a temperate climate. We have a subtropical climate. There you go. They've got their own watering system. So again, all in all, this Airbnb was very, very functional for us for the past 4 days. We loved it because we were able to leave early in the morning, go wherever we need to go in the Denver metro area, and then come back in the early afternoon and just rest upstairs. So absolutely loved it. The owner did an awesome job of converting their home into an Airbnb. And to me, so far, this is the best Airbnb that I've ever been in. So if you come down to Denver, Colorado, make sure you, we'll give you the information down in the description below of how to get to Central Park, where the house is located in the Denver metro area. If you'd like to see your blabdad, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, share this information so you too can come to Denver, stay in this wonderful Airbnb at Central Park in the Denver metro area. And now this is saying goodbye for now here in Denver, and now we're going to go north all the way to Longmont. All right, we'll see you there.